Generic greetings and welcome to a rainy early winter here on Farthest Frontier. Today's beverage is a very nice honey and lemon tea, very tasty indeed. So welcome back to the game. In the previous episode we got another farm up and running, we did some trading, put out a fire and did some scouting, which has yielded some useful information. Firstly, we have all of the iron on the planet, it seems. There's loads of iron in this big hill here. If we go down south as well, there's also pretty much a mirror of that. Loads and loads of iron. However, distinct lack of any clay, which means no bricks and no pottery and, well, a number of things. So what we want to do in this episode is do some more scouting, see if we can find some more clay resources and obviously make a beeline for that. So I'm going to mark some exploratory points around here and also probably get a work camp of some kind up and running, mainly just to get some logs. However, slight issue here, if we check out our professions, we only have one labourer, so I do want to sort that out. What I'm going to do is turn our farmers down to 0 because, well, they don't farm over the next 3 months anyway, so I'd rather they go ahead and do whatever they need to do. We still have another shelter to be built here, and I'm probably going to order another one. Let's go to housing, to this housing here, rotate it around for a moment, like so, and then that can go in there as well. So that should be fine. We do have the market here, which is going to get some monthly income, which is good. Trading is something we are probably wanting to do. Certainly we need some clothing and we need some clay, ideally bricks as well, but we'll see how we get on there. Looks like 28 berries have sadly perished due to spoilage. We have 22 food and 10 of that will go in the next 12 months. So basically all of the smoked stuff, which is 991 meat, that's a lot of food actually we're producing. To be fair, we do have 2 smokers, 2 hunters for the deer. Yeah, that's pretty okay. And then the fish as well there, which is apparently just been dumped there, although I'm guessing this is classed as deadly cold temperature. Yep, those fish are probably not perishing at all. Some strategic buckets as well just being dumped around the place. We have 158 firewood, and I don't think... Oh yeah, they're actually seeking shelter, all these people. I'm going to reduce perhaps the amount of people that work in the saw pit. Do we though? Every time I do that, it always seems to be, no, probably should have got some more. Let me just, by the way, max speed this out while the workers basically take shelter. And they've all now come out because it's no longer, it's extremely cold temperatures, but it's not deadly cold temperatures, so that is fine. In terms of crop rotation, I think I mentioned, but this crop field here, we're going to have three cycles of peas, work and clover, and then we'll start planting some crops. This is our test field. We've got clover work, turnips, clover work, peas, and then we're probably going to put, I think, in some flax, and then we can start creating some, well, it depends on the rockiness and the weed level. We might just go for maybe back to clover and work, but we'll see how we get on there. In terms of our happiness, villager happiness is pretty good indeed. Good grief, the game has for some reason decided to pretty much die. No, we're back on our feet there. How is the road over here as well? It is being built. We can see a road going all the way around here. The idea for this was to get rid of some trees and have a work camp over here, mainly for wood, but we'll see again what happens there. Coming close to the end of the winter, which means we'll probably need to get some farmers back on here. So let's put all 6 farmers, but I want to turn off... What do I want to turn off? Do we need 2 smokers? I'm going to reduce one of the saws, so we still have 3... Oh, 2 new villages are born. We still have 3 labourers, which is good. That should hopefully be acceptable. We obviously have told people to go on scout as well, but we're now back into the sort of early spring here. January is actually into 12, I think it is, yeah. And we'll gather the resources. I would really like as well, if we go to our amenities, would like a school, but that requires 25 clay. Its schools provide basic education which boost work rate for villagers. Some professions require educated workers, so people immigrating to us, not a problem. That's fine. Is that the iron? Yeah. They could be educated, they could not be. I think it's just a random thing. However, obviously being born, I guess they'll start off as just... as classed as a child? Yeah, there's infant, child, adolescent, adult, and senior. It says educated 4%, fit to work 32. So we probably do need, as I mentioned, some more like schools and such, but that means trading, and it'll take a while for the traders to come, so we'll see what happens there. Seeing over here that there is a building room for more workers. Yes, there is, so I will turn that off. Yearly tax collected, we've now got 96, and that's from the market there. We've got more stuff being gathered around here, which is herbs and such. We've had loads of greens being spoilt there. I'm hoping they use the perishables first, but I actually have no idea how it works. But as long as we have a decent positive storage, I'm not going to stress over it too much. I want this to be more of a chill series than anything else. Looks like peas are going to be planted. I also didn't check about the added mixture here. So I mean, we could add sand there a little bit, although we don't. Don't think we actually have it. Don't actually have it, but we can get it from over in the sand pit there. We have the workers who are chopping down all of these logs. There we are. That's Malima, who's occupation of a labourer, who is chopping all these trees down. Lots of trees to get through here, but that's going to mean a lot of wood as well. Speaking of wood, we are going to turn on our firewood splitter because, well, 121, and we went through, I actually don't know how much we went through in the last season. We could probably check from down this area here. So we'll click on that, click on the firewood. Lost this year 0, gained this year none, and item description detailed _ firewood. Good. Yep, I'm glad we've got that out of the way. Oh, we had some crops lost to wildlife. Hang on. Okay, so this is something that I mentioned that can happen previously. Yes, we can see the wildlife is indeed wild. It will go where it wants, and we don't have any say about that one. Yep, the deer are wandering in. So they're heading in here. All these deer. Yeah, they're coming in and eating all of the crops. That's why I wanted the fence built. I'm not too concerned. This is mainly a rotation for. Oh, good grief! Where's the hunter? Where's the hunter? There they are. What are they doing? They are stockpiling meat. I'm guessing. Can I scare them off? How many of them is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, good grief. 96 crops have been eaten. And how many have we put in? We put in 624, so they've already eaten. Oh god, 116. Right, we need to scare these guys off. If we just run someone, who's this here? This is a fisherman. If we just run them into here, will it just scare them off? We just need someone running and screaming into the field. Just get out! Just get out of the field! Get out! Just stop it! Get out! It does actually work though. I'm managing to scare them off by just running some guy in there. All these deer are obviously very very timid. Right, okay. We'll just have to keep doing that. But we do have a trader, so let's have a quick look. We have someone that's come to trade, so we can see they've got this is trader number 1. It is Atka of the Great Clan, departing in 57 days. So what do they have? There's global stock of baskets. We haven't got any beer. What are they selling? They have tools. They have coal, stone, iron. Do we need tools? I don't know. I mean, I could bring some fish over, perhaps? Or are they wanting it? No, they're not wanting it at all. The merchant is buying baskets, and it's buying fish. Oh no, it's not buying fish. But it's selling tools, and we have 14 tools. I'll buy... Good grief. Apparently tools are ridiculously expensive. Okay. How on earth are we supposed to... I mean, I guess tool making would be pretty desirable, right? Tools. We didn't lose any this year. Don't know who uses it. Guessing more advanced professions. Anyway, don't think there's much trading to be done. They're buying baskets. Maybe if we sell some baskets. I guess we can't. Transfer items. Let's transfer... Can we type in? Yes. Let's type in 40. Continue. And we'll trade over some baskets. That'll give us some nice gold. Oh, crops lost to wildlife again. Right, where's the nearest person? Where's the... You, who are you? Grocer. Sack that. Get in that field. 184 crops! I know some people saying, oh, you keep mentioning the fence. You don't need the fence as much as you think you do. When you've got 2 sets of deer on this in this place, that you sort of do. And the hunters hunting them as well. There you go, they've just shot that one. Get out. Going, man, you just picked that one up there. Oh, dearie me. Right. Hopefully they'll get rid of they'll sort the rest out. How's the road doing? It's still getting there. It's still going to take quite a while. We'll double check our trade here as well. And looks like the baskets are almost there. 39 of 40. I guess I'll sell all of them. Sell all items. And need to sell the last one as well. And that's 706 in the trading post. I'm going to send a lot of that back to our main stash. Let's sell that one there. Oh, we can't. Still not. Yeah. 1. Sell. There we go. Okay. Bit of trading. Is there anything else we really want to trade? Buying that, buying that, buying that. The selling fish and tools. And iron and stone. And heavy tools. Now, heavy tools are something I think you can use on the saw pit. Yeah, heavy tools can now be used. I don't know what the rest of it... Oh my good grief. How much have they eaten? 88 crops. Have we got all of the farmers assigned? Yes, we do have all the farmers assigned. That's good. And this is a forager. It says unable to work. Well, their new job is to shout at deer. I guess if they're assigned to what? That one. Fishing. Forager shack there. Oh yeah, it's just because hawthorns are not in season yet. They will be shortly though. Looks like getting some storage there. So clover's going in this one. That's going to reduce the weed level by a fairly decent amount. And I was going to mention at some point, but I guess I'll have to mention it now, that you can get raided. And we do have tier 2 buildings to stop that. And the raiders are coming in. We only really have garrison. So we'll garrison all of the villages. They're going to probably run in. Let's move this. They're going to probably run in and just steal from the market. Or maybe even gold. But this is a bit of a wake-up call. There's the raiders. And a predator. Where? Oh! It's a wolf. And it's all the way over there. This guy's gonna run away. I was gonna hopefully I'm gonna say that hopefully the wolf's around here and it's charging towards the raiders. And there they go. There's the bandits there. Oh! And apparently we're shooting out of it. Oh, that'll be our hunter most likely. Predator's still sighted. 2 villages are born. So one of them's down. Building's attacked yet. Got another one down. And hopefully, 3rd one down. 4th one down. Village was raided. So raid size was 5. Raiders killed 5. Villagers killed 0. Buildings destroyed 0. Items pillaged none. Train guards to build towers to help fend off raiders and thieves from your town. Walls and gates are another valuable defensive measure, since guards alone may not always be enough. So, there we go. We can toggle the garrison, but I still need to find out where the predator is. It is over there, and I think, actually, the wolf is dead. I think in there, yeah, it's gone. The wolf is... Weird pause. But there we go. So that has been a bit of an attack. A little bit of damage on buildings, but that went a lot better than to be expected. But I think that might be the game just going... Yeah, you might want to just get sorted there. So we have a barracks, which is 150 work, 30... What was it? 30 planks, which we have. 25 stone, no, but we can easily get that. And then 250 gold, and it does have a monthly cost of 8. Wow. Okay. And that allows us soldiers to be trained and housed in barracks, which also serve as defensive structures. Soldiers need to deal with more heavily armoured attackers and siege rams, which we haven't seen yet and hopefully won't for a long time. Lookout tower defends the surrounding area against hostile threats. It must be manned by a guard who do extra damage when attacking from this high vantage point. So we would need a barracks first, and what is all that? There's like... I've never built a barracks, but I'm seeing like a thing all the way around. Is that like the damage? I guess if it's like higher up it would be better. Yeah, it's like +9 on that side. Oh, look at that. So if you have it sort of over the edge there, if you're attacking down over, you gain, it's like more damage. Alright, that would be desirable. I think, actually at the moment though, the main thing desired is, well, some more wood. And indeed, this field. So we're now just on to straight work for both of these, I believe. Yeah. The turnip leaf spot is almost eradicated, and sadly, no, luckily, I'm glad that we don't have any problem on this one. So that's fine. There's the trader heading off. I wonder if the trader gets ambushed. I mean, I hope not. Obviously. There's more bird's nest. There's some more iron. Hazelnuts, more iron. I'm going to say once again, just explore there and explore in there. Someone will get to it eventually. We'll harvest that birch tree. But it's a case of workers. We still have 3 labourers, so it's not brilliant. Firewood is getting split, but, well, we need more of that. Smokers. Stocking smokehouse and stocking smokehouse. Yeah. So, I mean, most of our sustenance, I would assume, oh yeah, is coming from, it's all protein. We've got no dairy, we've got seasonal fruits and vegetables, but it's mainly protein from smoked venison. Although it doesn't differentiate between different meats and cuts and things like that. It's just generic meat. And also fish. 7 more wood for that thing there. Let me speed up a little bit. We've had 19 herbs spoilt there. I'm going to prioritise the building of the shelter. Fishing resources. Fishing area is 12 plus 40%. Fish count is 552. It's 109,000 square meters. Fishing productivity 190%. Wow. We can also fish around there as well. I think there was one. Deer site at 5. Deer site at 7. Yeah. Yeah, the deer will be breeding quite a lot, you know, because they're all full of the greens that we've been planting here. So just double checking here. Fertility is 72%. Weed level is 92%. I'm hoping that the clover will sort that out. Oh, there we go. It's actually gone. It's been improved. Weed level has gone down, which is good. There's weed level gone right down, and rockiness gone up just a little bit. Now we're harvesting some. Well, we're going to be going for turnips, which should have, I believe, a very high Yeah, very high frost tolerance. You just leave them in the ground until you want them, basically. Let's have a look at protein. Consumed loads, spoilt very little. That's excellent. Grain, we're not really getting any. Oh, wow. Vegetables, we've produced X amount, but more have spoilt. I don't know if we can. I don't know if there's anything we can actually really do about that. I'd like to upgrade these things as well, but well, sadly, we don't have any bricks, and that's one of the things we are. Yeah, lacking. There's some guy. I think they're doing the scouting that I ordered. Indeed, they are. So the labourer's doing a bit of scouting. Can I move this flag? I'm going to move the flag to there. It's going to go up and round. No! So that didn't work. I thought I'd move the flag. Clay! We found clay. Okay, perfect. There's clay over there. This is what we wanted. Yes, I thought what we'll do is I'll move the flag. And then they'll head over that way. No, it just sort of cancels it. But I actually don't care now. Let's remove that flag. Because we know clay's over there. So we know we can build that way. How is this dirt road? It's getting there. But it still takes time. Your settlement requires additional housing to support the population. Yes, it does. Yes, that is very, very correct. Crop diseases is turnip leaf spot that's gone back up again. Because we put obviously turnips in. So what I'm going to do is remove that. I'm going to go for. I'm going to remove this rotation. So let's remove that. Remove that. Remove that. I guess I have to remove the full thing. So peas, work clover, peas, work clover, and then hopefully by that point this will be correct, and the turnip leaf spot will be gone. That is the idea. I'm gonna remove that flag and remove that flag, and there might be one on the right. If there was, it's being explored. But yeah, get rid of that and all. That's where the clay is, but that's going to require another road going up there. That's prioritised. The removal of that, is it? Ah, it's prioritised because of the road. That's the reason. Okay. That's understandable, I guess. That should give us a fair amount of stone. But the work is going to be travelling quite far. So my plan is bring the road around over to about here. Actually, I'll probably put it right near the clay deposit. 15,000 clay in that one. And then we'll have a work camp, which will get trees and such. We'll have something to get clay, and also we're almost certainly going to need a temporary shelter. I do think a temporary shelter is desired. Okay, so we're now on to winter season, so none of the farmers are going to be doing anything, so we'll just put those to 0. So we get 9 labourers, so that's going to hopefully sort out a lot of our delay in all of the stone here. We are removing it. 15 stone left, but obviously it's getting a bit chilly now. It's extremely cold temperature, light breeze. In terms of our population happiness, shoes and clothing are still there. I do have shoe production underway. There's the cobbler's shop, which is seeking food, but they made 12 shoes in the previous year. I don't know how many we went through. Probably best to check, isn't it? We gained 12. And you see there's somewhere, but oh, we've got very few linen clothes. Got a fair amount of hide coats though. And there's the work, which is for the left-hand side. It's been prioritised and it's now built. Excellent. This road is also getting built. They're just removing a couple of trees now as well. And I am definitely going to increase the amount of people splitting firewood. We're on to 64. So we can't be doing that. Again, we need Certainly need to... Was that the road in? Hey, the road's in. Yeah, certainly need to get more firewood. We may even need to get more wood splitters. Okay, over to walls and roads. Roads there. To be fair, you can press the road on the bottom of that bit. So I don't know why I'm doing it this way, but it is what it is. From there maybe, and split it off. That's fine. And I want to go through... I don't want to go through any rocks. Sort of there. And I'm going through the forest here. And then down to about there. And that's the order that I've put it in. I will almost certainly as well upgrade this road. But I'll do that when we've not got a lot of excess stuff going on. Because a lot of our labourers are now no longer going to be labourers because we want them back on the farm. Which means we have 0 labourers if we do that. Okay. What can I reduce? We'll turn off 2 foragers. Oh! A villager is stricken with typhoid. And it's to do with assuring waste collection from houses. Well, there are some waste. There is some waste, but it's not a lot. And we have our waste collector there. Idling unable to work. No, that's Destiny says collecting waste. Okay, and where are they? They're going to sit down. We have 1 village from typhoid, 1 sick, and 1 bedridden. Yearly taxes are now collected. One thing we can build is a healer's house. Doesn't matter, it requires clay. There's a rat catcher as well. Which would be nice. But we don't really need the rats. Oh, is that road built already? Almost. That is almost built, that one. Travelling merchant has arrived. Let's have a little chat with said merchant. Hello there. What have they got? They've got soap. They've got cattle. They've got cheese. Wood. Tallow. Okay. But what are they interested in? They're interested in clothing. And that's it. That's the only thing we can sell them. Well, I'm not selling them the 1 bit of clothing that we have. We could buy soap, which I think reduces the amount of... I do think it reduces... Well, it increases cleanliness, essentially. How much could we buy? It's very expensive. Merchant is selling the item. But we only have 300 gold. Buy and transfer. I'm going to buy just to see. Bit of an experimentation on. And lightning. How many labourers do we have? Is it just the 2? 0 labourers. 1 the firewood splitter is ill. Forage will reduce down. We're going to have to get rid of some farmers. Which is a wheel, right? Crops lost to wildlife again. Because I haven't finished that. It's a labour problem. Reduce a basket maker. 6 labourers now to hopefully finish off the rest of it. But I think we will leave it there for now. It's been with Farthest Frontier. Mixed bag. We definitely need to... Definitely overextended. Like, building this took ages. Mainly to get through loads of rocks. But hopefully now... that... Oh, new travelling merchant has arrived. Hopefully now that we've found clay and I've got more labourers, I won't let this field go to seed or anything. I'm just going to let it, you know, we're just going to focus on building stuff. building the roads and the infrastructure, and probably need more people. More housing is also desirable. But anyway, we'll leave it there for now. That's been a bit of Farthest Frontier. Next episode we will look at getting clay, getting a ready supply of wood with the camp, maybe even some more, just more population. Thing is though, what are we on? 18, 26. Yeah, so more than half of our population is adolescent, child, or infants. I don't know if those can work. I'm going to assume not. But then again, who knows? Just quickly double checking around here. I don't expect to see like a 6-year-old hunter. 20s, 30s. Yeah. Yeah, so age 2, idle. Age 5, seeking shelter. Yeah. Alright. As I said, we're going to leave it there for now. It's been a bit of Farthest Frontier. Next episode, we will hopefully have this surrounded, so we don't have crops lost to... that's not good. Crops lost to disease. We've got bean wilt now. We have bean wilt. Another disease. So do we have to switch the beans out? I'll have a think about that one. Aye. Extend the road. Get ready supply of wood coming in. Firewood's okay. Wooden planks are brilliant. I'm probably going to reduce the people working in the saw pit again. Like that. And, yeah, see how we get on. One final look at the traders. They are... Oh, they're buying some hides. And they are selling clothes. And clay. Oh, brilliant. Right. That's going to change things. Next episode, we'll definitely go through the trading post stuff. Most likely sell some hide coats because we've got an excess. Maybe even some shoes. And buy some clothing. Buy some clay. That'll afford us a lot of advantages. Before, obviously, we focus on getting our own clay production running. Either way, I hope you have enjoyed the episode and the series this far. Comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care. And generic partings.